Today with Keykeeper, we're going to talk about check engine lights and what they mean. For example, in this car, when I bought it, the previous owners kept telling me, well, check engine light comes on, we believe it's an emissions problem. Like a catalytic converter or evaporative emissions, gas tank vapors, or something like that, or EGR, you name it, whatever. So, when I got the car, I turned off the check engine light, because I've got a tool to do that, which I'll tell you about here in a little bit. And it has stayed off for a long time now, because it's been cold outside. It's kind of cool today, about, 40 degrees or whatever. But the other day when we had some nice weather, it decided to come on. And I cleared it, and then it came on again. So the problem is, an evaporative emissions leak someplace, an improper purge flow. I can't figure out what it is, so hopefully when I go to school today, I'll have some decent time to work with the car and try to figure it out, because I'm thinking it's not a vacuum leak, but maybe a bad rubber hose that's been dry rotted, and it can't hold any vacuum, or a broken line back to the gas tank, or plugged charcoal canister. I bought this little guy, maybe about a year ago, at Walmart. It's an Innova 3100E. Just a basic code reader. I wouldn't even really say a scan tool, because I can't really do a whole lot with it. But as you can see, I've got a P0441 evaporative emissions system incorrect purge flow. That's the only DTC that's on this car. So this video is more of a kind of a shout out to have my subscribers give me their ideas on what they think could be wrong with the evaporative emissions system, because I've replaced some lines. I don't think it's a line going back to the gas tank. I don't think it's a charcoal canister, but I don't know. And I'm kind of at my wit's end, because as you can tell, that light's been on a few days and I haven't cleared it, which I'm going to do right now. So the way you do this with one of these scan tools is you press the red button, and it says erasing clears all DTC's freeze frame data and results in IM monitors. Then it asks you, are you sure? And it says, I am sure. So I push yes, and it says erase was successful. So yeah, I bought this thing because I needed something cheap to read diagnostic trouble codes. I don't need to spend $3,000 just yet on a scan tool. So yeah, any question? Well, no questions, because if you do have questions, ask them, and I'll do my best to answer them. But any helpful information on why my car might be saying it has an incorrect purge flow for the evaporative emission system would be appreciated, because I've researched it and I can't really quite figure it out yet. So leave your comments in the comment box below the video. Thank you. And now you can clearly see that the check engine light is off, and it will stay off as long as the weather is cool outside, cool outside. I'd say maybe 50 degrees and less. But if it gets up to about 65, 75, it will turn the light back on, and I'll have to either fix it or turn it off again. Anyway, we're going to go over to the big brown piece of junk which is sitting over there hooked up to a trailer, and we're going to talk about spark plug wires and changing them in order and not plugging them into the wrong ports on the distributor, and making sure that your truck runs just as good as it did before you started, and other helpful tips about doing a basic overhaul on your truck of plugs and wires and a new distributor, a rotor, stuff like that.